Little Monsters. This movie is a horror comedy zombie movie. So it follows this guy named Dave, and Dave, he's pretty much a huge jerk. He in the beginning of the movie he breaks up with his girlfriend and he moves in with his sister and his nephew, and he's just going through this horrible breakup and he's kind of really being a jerk about it. And one day he goes to his nephew's kindergarten class and he meets Miss Caroline, this beautiful kindergarten teacher, and he gets a huge crush on her. So he volunteers to help out her class on a field trip that is coming up. So they go on this field trip, which is on this farm in Australia in the middle of nowhere. Not the middle of nowhere, but it's out in the countryside. And while they're doing a little trailer tractor ride thing, a zombie outbreak happens, and they return to a bunch of zombies just have eating everyone. So they try to escape and hide and survive the zombie apocalypse. So it's pretty much Dave and Miss Caroline with this group of kindergarten class trying to trick him into thinking that this isn't really a horrible situation while trying to figure out how to get out of it. So overall, this movie was really enjoyable. I did have some problems with it, but I mostly enjoyed it. The cast was fantastic. At first, I hated David. I think they pushed a little bit too hard in the beginning to make him a huge jerk. They gave him a little bit too much focus. I feel like they could have cut some of his beginning material out, and we would have probably liked him a little bit more and felt a little bit more sorry for him. But overall, he just kind of comes off as this jerk. But by the end of the movie, he has a good character arc. He grows a lot by the end of it, and I just ended up really liking this character and kind of connecting with him in a little bit, which I didn't think I was going to in the beginning of the movie and even halfway through it. But they did a good job of developing him, which I really enjoyed. Miss Caroline is the secondary character. We essentially follow the two of these, adults trying to take care of these kids. She's fantastic. She does a great job. I forget the actress's name, the actor's name. I don't even want to try to remember. But she does a fantastic job in this movie. She's a really good, caring teacher, and she does a great job taking care of these kids. Like, she's over there singing them songs and everything while zombies are chasing them, tricking them into thinking this is a game and keeping them alive and keeping them alive. Um, in a real zombie scenario, these kids probably would have died or the teacher would have taken out, but you got this real nice teacher taking care of them, which is very sweet and very nice. There's also a third adult character, main character, played by, I think, Josh Gad. He plays Mr. Giggles. He's like this kind of, not reality TV show, but little kid TV show star. One of those like Barney and Friends type kind of thing where, he does his little show with puppets and everything like that, and he's like this character. He he does a great job in this movie. He's a complete jerk as well, but he's kind of hilarious. He's a total jerk, and he's gonna do the worst things, or do anything to preserve himself. But it just he gets a lot of funny lines and a lot of funny moments, and I just really enjoyed him in this movie. But overall, the entire cast was good. The little kids did a fantastic job. There's some moments where the kids, or one or two kids, were gonna die, and I'm just like, oh, they actually need to kill one of these kids. It made me feel very suspenseful, which is a good thing. But like I said, I did have some problems with this movie. There were some scenes that kind of dragged on too long. One specifically that comes up to mind is Josh Gad's character and Dave. They have a fight inside this souvenir shop, and I felt it went on a little bit too long. And there's a lot of scenes like that where you're just kind of like, it's a little bit funny, but you're kind of like, what's the point after a little bit? We get it and move on, kind of thing. That's one of the things that bugged me. They just a little bit hard just balancing the characters, because at first Dave was like the main character, and Miss Caroline, I think she gets introduced like maybe 15 minutes into the movie, 20 minutes. It kind of seems like that. Maybe it wasn't that long, but when I was watching it, it felt that way. So it kind of felt off balance, because it kind of felt like they were trying to tell a story with Dave and his nephew and all his problems. And then they hired the actors to play Miss Caroline, and she was fantastic. And they were like, oh, let's give her more screen time. So it kind of feels a little off balance, but both characters are great, and I really love a lot of their moments throughout the movie. Really, really fantastic. They had good synergy together, so it kind of worked out. It, like I said, it felt unbalanced, but overall, the actors were all good. So I didn't mind it so much, but I can tell I was just like it just feels uneven for whatever reason. But I think that was mostly my main problem. Overall, fantastic cast and everything like that. Um, just some parts dragged, and I think they could have got to the zombie apocalypse a little bit faster. But I kind of understand why they don't, because it's kind of they can only do so much with these kids in this zombie outbreak. They're not going to be running back and forth and having the kids kill zombies, even though that'd be crazy hilarious. But they try to keep it into a little bit of realism. Overall, like I said, really fun, enjoyable movie. The beginning drags a little bit, but once it gets going and once you start caring about the characters, you'll really enjoy the movie. So I give the movie a 8 out of 10. Really enjoyable zombie movie. Not my favorite zombie movie. It's not Shaun of the Dead comedy wise and everything, but it does a fantastic job, and I think I will definitely watch it again. And I do recommend it to zombie fans and dark comedy people. I think they'll enjoy it. It's not this amazing perfect thing, but it's a lot of fun and enjoyable. 8 out of 10. I think you'll enjoy it. Go check it out. As always, thank you for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out. Hey, if you like this video, we have several other awesome videos you can check out. And again, thanks for watching.